Hello children, today we are going to start with our new lesson in history, New Kings and Kingdoms. During the year 647 Common Era, after the death of Emperor Harshavardhan, Harsha's total empire got divided into small kingdoms as there was no proper administration. Each kingdom was under the control of a king. Okay, and the kings appointed subordinates who were called as Samantas to take care of the kingdom. The subordinates working under the king were called as Samanta. In the absence of king, some of the Samantas or the subordinates had master plan in their brains to take control over the kingdom somehow. So, within a particular kingdom itself, these subordinates started to rule and administer in their own way. Okay, they did not listen to the king. Thus, at some point of time, the subordinates even defeated their own king and became the king for the kingdom. I repeat, as time moves, the subordinates defeated their own king and the subordinate became the king for the kingdom. So this was happening in most of the kingdoms of the Harsha's empire. We just saw the overview of what was happening in India after Harsha's death. The north and the western parts of India were ruled by the Rajputs. Okay? Rajputs. The Rajputs, they themselves had different groups within them. The groups are Gurjara Pratiharas, the Chauhans, the Paramaras. So, these were the three different groups of Rajputs. They occupied the north and western parts of India. When we consider the eastern part of India, especially in the regions of Bengal, it was ruled by the Palas of Bengal. And when we consider in the case of Deccan region, this is the Deccan region. Okay. Geographically, if we say, it is the Peninsula Plateau region, the Deccan region. Okay. I have marked D. So, the Deccan region was under the control of Rashtrakutas and Chalukyas. And the southern parts of India were under the control of Cheras, Cholas and the Pandyas. Now, we are going to see about the Rajputs. Among the Rajputs, the first group were the Gurjara Pratiharas. Nagabhatta I was a well-known ruler belonging to the Gurjara Pratiharas group. Nagabhatta I founded the Pratihara dynasty and he fought many battles against the Arabs. Nagabhatta I defeated the Arabs in many battles. Nagabhatta I's son was Nagabhatta II. Nagabhatta II captured Kanauj, that was the very important place for Emperor Harshavardhan. Nagabhatta II grandson was Bhoja I. Bhoja I extended the Gurjara Pratiharas kingdom to river Narmada. The rulers who came after Bhoja I were not proper in their administration. So what happened? During 1950 Common Era, the Gurjara Pratiharas empire broke up into small kingdoms. Thus, by the year 1019 CE, the kingdoms were captured by foreign invaders as there was no unity among the local rulers. Moving on to the next Rajput groups, the Chauhans. Around the 12th century, Ajay Raja was one of the subordinate of the Gurjara Pratiharas Rajput clan. Ajay Raja broke up from the Gurjara Pratiharas gang and established the Chauhan dynasty. He built his capital Ajay Meru. which is called as Ajmer now. And the Chauhans extended their kingdoms as much as possible. One of the most important and famous Chauhan ruler in history was the ruler Prithviraj Chauhan. Prithviraj Chauhan came to throne by the year 1177 Common Era. Prithviraj Chauhan was very much brave and he married the daughter of Raja Jayachandra in the condition where Raja Jayachandra was totally opposing the marriage. Raja Jayachandra did not like the marriage. So what happened? When Prithviraj Chauhan was attacked in the war due to foreign invasions in the Battle of Tarain, Prithviraj Chauhan was attacked by Muhammad Ghori. That time Prithviraj Chauhan has sought Raja Jayachandra's help. But Raja Jayachandra was already angry on Prithviraj Chauhan for marrying his daughter. So Raja Jayachandra did not help Prithviraj Chauhan during the Battle of Tarain. So what happened? Prithviraj Chauhan was defeated. Muhammad Ghori, the foreign invader, won the battle. So when he won the battle, what will happen? All the places which are under the control of Prithviraj Chauhan was captured by Muhammad Ghori. Moving on to the next Rajput groups, the Paramaras. These Rajput groups ruled in the Malwa region from a time period of 10th century to 12th century. One of the most famous ruler of the Paramaras was Raja Bhoj. He ruled from 1010 to 1060 Common Era. After Raja Bhoj, the successors of the Paramaras ruled till 1305 Common Era. The Paramaras declined due to foreign invasions after the period 1305 Common Era. So, this was all about the Rajputs, the Gurjara Pratiharas, the Chauhans and the Paramaras. Thank you.